interruptions. Good morning, or as witches like to say, merry meet and blessed be. Um, and I am going. This is not an event. This is not an event. This all pertains to what happened last night. So bear with me. It is coffee and story time here at my humble place on my lovely channel. Um, so as everyone knows that has seen my videos, I am a witch. And with that comes a lot of things. I just, not just witch in practice, I have gifts. My gifts are they are broad spectrum. And so I am a medium. I'm an empath. I do tarot. I do pendulum boards. I've yet to get a Ouija board. I really am iffy about that because with me being a medium, I really don't need it. But yeah, that's just some of the gifts that I have. So moving on, get your coffee, get your tea, sit down, and let's have a story. So I am going to tell you a story. This happened last night, but this all pertains to what happened to the night before. So the night before, we were all in the living room and we was watching TV and everything, and it was like maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock per se, maybe 10, I don't know. And so what had happened was I was sitting on the couch. During the day that had led to this event, and I should have just paid attention to my intuition, because my intuition has not ever led me wrong. I was seeing certain things that I was not agreeing on. I overlooked them like I always do, because I'm like, okay, I know she's in love with him. I know she is having a hard time adjusting to this fact that me and him are together. Great. Okay, so with that being said, she was all over him. Well, let's just put that out there. She was all over him. Bullshit. I did not like it, but I overlooked it. Maybe I should say, hey, you're not with him. So I don't know what you are doing, but you're overstepping boundaries and you were being very disrespectful to me. But I didn't. I just brushed it off and I was like, okay, go with the flow, just ignore it. It was very hard for me to ignore, so I had to go outside, I had to do the laundry, I had to keep my mind extremely occupied because I am the type, I don't play second best to nobody. I know my worth. I know who I am, and I know I am well worth what I am not well worth, but these two are not. No. Anyways, what had happened was it was about maybe 9, and she went in, he went in. I'm like, okay, I'm not clean. I'm going to think positive. He's going to the bathroom. Da 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 da. Okay, well, a couple of minutes later, he's not out of the bathroom, and she goes in, and I asked my best friend's nephew. I said, did he go into that room? Did I just see him go into that room? And he's like, yeah. I was pissed. So I barged in that fucking room, and what I saw, I walked back the fuck out, slammed the goddamn door, and fucking went into what is supposed to be our room, and I started crying. I was so pissed. I was so wronged, and I was so disrespected. She comes in, and she's like, are you okay? I said, no, I'm not, but I will be. And she's like, I don't believe what you said. But she's like, I honestly believe that he was going to go to the bathroom and come back, come to your room. So after a while, I go in to the living room, and her nephew's like, what's going on? Are you okay? And I said, no, I'm not okay. I said, I don't like to be cheated on. I don't like a cheater. I have been cheated on by my ex-husband, and now this shit. And in the middle of my conversation with him, friend, she said, can we talk to you? And I was like, sure, you can talk to me. I mean, I might not believe it. You can talk to me. And so I go in the room and I sit by my boyfriend, and he's like, we honestly thought you knew. Oh, you didn't say anything to me. How can, this is what I was thinking. Like, how can you possibly thought that I knew if you did not open your mouth and say something? What, because y'all were all over each other? I was supposed to take the hint? Okay. So I'm very shaky. Very shaky because I'm fired. Thank goodness I did not act on my emotions and did what was in my mind that I really wanted to do to them. With and her, she wouldn't have done it. Breathe. I really had to breathe because at first I thought he said, we knew this was going to hurt you. And I spoke up. I said, you knew this was going to hurt me, and you did it anyways. And he's like, no, that's not what I said. He goes, I said, we didn't know this was going to hurt you. We thought you knew. See, I have put this whole girlfriend, boyfriend bullshit lifestyle in my past. I left it in my past because I knew the outcome. I knew what it would lead to. And I knew that I didn't want that. Because I was young then. I was like in my 20s. Like early 20s. And I told them, I said, here's the thing. I put this part of my past in my past, and I left it there. For the biggest, hugest reason. And y'all are going to, and I told him, I said, and y'all going to listen to this story because this has a lot to do with why I don't want to go back to that past. That's why I don't want to do this. That's why this bothers me in so many wavelengths and levels. It's not even funny. And I said, okay. I was young. I was a dancer. And I was with, and it was a love triangle. It was me, my boyfriend, and my girlfriend. And at first, everything was copacetic. We got along to the T, even though he was a Taurus like me. And I